Hello, welcome to Chapter 15, Part 1, Bootstrap Dropdown, brought to you by Ankpro Technologies. My name is Harish. In this session, we are going to learn how to create a drop-down menu using the Bootstrap. Okay, and Bootstrap, it's going to provide us some of the classes to create a drop-down menu, and here is a list of classes which Bootstrap is going to provide us. They include Dropdown, Dropdown Toggle, Caret and Dropdown Menu, and we are going to learn the importance of all these classes when we code in Visual Studio, and also we are going to learn about one attribute, that is data toggle. Okay, and we are going to learn the importance of this also when we code in Visual Studio. Right now, let us jump into Visual Studio and let us learn how to create a drop-down menu. Okay, now to do that, what I'll do is I'll take one div element. To that div element, let me add a class called container. Okay, now within this container, what I'll do, I'll add another element. Okay, and to this element I'll add a class called dropdown. Okay, why should I add this class dropdown? Because now let me jump back to presentation. You can observe here, if I add a class called dropdown to my div element, what it specifies a dropdown menu. In the sense, this div element is going to provide us a dropdown menu. Okay, that's what this class specifies to this div element. Okay, now once I'm having this div element with the class dropdown, what is my next objective? My objective is to take another element, okay, to open the drop down menu. So if I want to open the drop down menu, then I have to take the other element, and the element which I'm going to take now is the anchor element. Okay, anchor tag. To that anchor tag href, let me add hash, and to this anchor tag element, what it is going to do, it's going to open the drop down menu. Okay, now to this anchor tag I need to add some of the classes, bootstrap dropdown classes, which have their own importance. Now which are the classes I'm going to add here? The classes include dropdown toggle. Okay, what this dropdown toggle specifies, if I add a class dropdown toggle to the anchor tag here, okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a class called dropdown toggle. Okay, the class is dropdown toggle. What this class specifies to this anchor element, okay, in the sense, this dropdown toggle class is going to specify the trigger element. In the sense, this dropdown toggle class is going to tell the anchor element to show or hide the dropdown menu. Okay, it specifies like to that element whether to show the dropdown menu or to hide the dropdown menu. Okay, that's what this dropdown toggle is going to do. And after that, I need to add one attribute. What is that attribute? The attribute is data toggle. Okay, now let me come back here. Now let me add an attribute. The attribute is data toggle. Okay, the toggle I have to set it to drop down. Okay, I should add this attribute data toggle, because keep in mind, this data toggle attribute, what it does is, this attribute is required on the trigger element. Our trigger element right now is anchor tag. Okay, that trigger element, it specifies this attribute is required on the trigger element or anchor tag to show or hide the drop down menu. In the sense, this class and this attribute is going to tell the anchor element whether to show the menu items or to hide the menu items. That's the importance of these class, this drop down toggle class and the data toggle attribute. Okay, that's what the advantage of using that. And coming to the next part, now let me give a name to my drop down. I'll give it as fruits. Okay, and we have another class left here. The class is like Caret class. What is this Caret class going to do right now? This Caret class, okay, it's going to provide us the triangle pointing downwards on the button, okay, indicating it is a drop down menu. In the sense, here displays the triangle pointing downwards on the anchor link, indicating it is a drop down menu. So what I'll do is I'll come here and I'll take one span element. Okay, to this span element, let me add a class called Caret. Now let me push this page to the browser and let me see how the output it renders on the web page. And before just running this web page on the browser, I want to tell you one thing, like to this page I've added a bootstrap reference, and additional to that, if I want this drop down classes to work and data toggle to active, what I have to do is I want to add another two files. That is, one is JQuery file, okay, jQuery min.js, and below that I want to add the bootstrap min.js. Okay, Now then only the bootstrap, then only the drop down menu works. Okay, now let me run this page and let me see how the output looks. Okay, what it does, it gives me a anchor link. Okay, you can observe here I'm having fruits. When I click on that, okay, it should show me the list of items. Currently I don't have that. Okay, now we have a triangle pointing downwards, what it indicates. Okay, and that we have got using this Caret class. This displays the triangle pointing downwards on the anchor link, indicating it is a drop down menu. Okay, this triangle pointing downwards, it indicates the drop down menu. Okay, I hope you understood this. And coming back, now next objective is when I click on this, it should show me the menu items, and again when I click on that, it should hide the menu items. Now how do I do that? And that can be achieved by taking an unordered list or a list. Let me take an unordered list, and to that unordered list let me add 3 list items, which includes apple, and inside that anchor let me take an anchor tag. Okay, the content will be apple, and similarly let me add another 2 items inside that anchor tag. It's orange, and again anchor tag. Okay, the content will be now grapes. Okay, now let me, and to this UL I need to add another class. What is that class? The class is drop down menu. What it indicates, okay, the list with this class, here our list is unordered list. Unordered list with this class specifies the drop down menu items. Okay, what it specify? This list with the class called drop down menu specifies the items. Okay, what is the items present here? List items apple, orange and grapes, and that's what the importance of adding this drop down menu class. Okay, now let me go back and let me refresh. You can observe here I'm having this anchor link, okay, and arrow pointing downwards. Now when I click on that, it is showing me the drop down items. Okay, items include apple, orange and grapes. Okay, how did we achieve this? How did we achieve this drop down? Okay, we achieved with this drop down with the help of all these classes: Dropdown Toggle, Caret, Dropdown Menu, and also the attribute, okay, called data toggle, and the value is set to drop down here. And we got this downward pointing triangle with the help of this class Caret. Okay, and this drop down menu is used to show the list of items. Okay, and this entire div element, it is of drop down type. Okay, and that's what we learned in this session, how to create a drop down list. Okay, now what we have done right now is we have taken this our item for now to open the drop down menu. We have used the anchor link, but we can also use the button. Okay, this is the button. Let me come back and let me refresh. Okay, we'll get like this. Okay, now what we'll do is let us add some of the button classes such that it looks good. Okay, let me come back here and let me add the class, okay, btn primary. Okay, now just let me add on break line such that it looks good, and come back and refresh. See here my button is more stylish now, because I added the button class as well as the button primary. Now when I click on this button, it is showing me the drop down items apple, orange and grapes. In the sense, now what did I do is, instead of taking the anchor link to display the items, I've taken the button. When someone clicks on that button, it will show these items. Okay, and that's what we learned in this session, like how to create, okay, a drop down menu, and we also successfully completed that. And we also saw a beautiful demo. And please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel Ankpro Training, and also you can like our Facebook page visiting these URLs. You can also follow us on Twitter, and for further references you can refer our website. Okay, and we are on LinkedIn too. And last but not the least, okay, please don't forget to give the feedback. Thank you. Have a great day.